This is News 25 with Deanna O'Donnell and Stacy Jensen. News 25, local news you can count on. News is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law. Give them a call, 727-9900.
Welcome to News 25. Today is February 18th. It's Friday. I'm Deanna O'Donnell.
And I'm Stacy Jensen.
Well, 6 people were medically evaluated following a 3-vehicle crash today.
Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue, Nye County Sheriff's Office deputies, and auxiliary units responded to a 3-vehicle crash at the intersection of Mount Charleston Drive and South Dandelion Street. 2 cars and an SUV were involved. The impact caused moderate damage to the vehicles. 6 people were medically assessed for injuries. All declined to be transported by ambulance to local medical facilities. And the Nye County Sheriff's Office is investigating the cause of the crash.
A man being detained during an investigation into a stolen RV scuffles with Nye County officers. Now he faces additional charges. Brad Francis tells us what happened.
On the afternoon of Wednesday, February 16th, a Nye County Sheriff's Office deputy was called to assist a detective on an investigation. Authorities were conducting a records check on a Thor fifth-wheel trailer, which was confirmed to be reported stolen. Officers on scene say Jeffrey Garnett was in the trailer when they first spoke with him, and the Sheriff's Office says Garnett did admit to staying one night in the trailer. Given his admission, deputies handcuffed and detained Garnett in the back of a patrol vehicle as they continued their investigation. A short time later, officers ordered Garnett to get out of the vehicle so they could reposition him and fasten his seatbelt, which he had been sitting on, telling him he was under arrest. As Garnett got out, the detective took hold of him. Garnett then tried to flee and took off for a short distance, dragging the detective. The 2 officers struggled with Garnett and were able to eventually get him to comply. The detective was transported to Desert View Hospital for treatment of what the Sheriff's Office describes as minor injuries. Garnett was transported to the Nye County Detention Center, where he was booked on 1 count of battery on a protected person, 1 count of possessing, receiving, or transferring a stolen vehicle, and 1 count of resisting a public officer.
Well, the annual high school rodeo is front and center this weekend at McCullough Memorial Arena here in Pahrump. Buddy Krebs says it's a great activity for teens and lots of fun for everyone who shows up.
We're getting ready for the Pahrump Valley Junior High School Rodeo 2022.
Yeah?
And getting all the stalls set up, and it's going to be this weekend. Saturday, the rodeo starts at 9 o'clock in the morning until we're done, so it should go until about 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And then Sunday, starts at 8 a.m. until we're done, probably about 2 o'clock. And we will have 2 food vendors here. We'll have the Navajo taco guy and the Rotary Club be serving some food, and we'll also have Red Barn Tack. And it's free to get in, free admission. We're going to have a donation jar at the gate when you walk in. All donations are appreciated. Helps us put on our high school rodeo. It's costing us $30,000 to put it on this year, so any help's appreciated. Well, it's honestly one of the last rural things left in Pahrump. And it's really good for the kids to get involved in. It'd be kids 5th grade to 12th grade competing in bull riding, saddle bronc riding, team roping, barrel racing, pole bending. There's just so many events I can't even mention them all. And come out and have family fun at the high school rodeo.
Looks like it's going to be a fun day down there at the rodeo at McCullough Arena. You know, that's right there where Petrick Park is. And I can tell you, last year they were pretty packed and people had to pay an entrance fee. But this year, free. It's going to be great. But definitely donate if you can. These kids are just having so much fun. I went out to the shooting range this morning to watch some of their shooting competition.
And they have, and they're doing a raffle for some stuff too.
Yeah.
So we got to get those raffle tickets.
Definitely. Thanks so much, Buddy, for bringing this to us. And of course, Ski Sensky for doing everything that he does. Yeah. When we return, more news.
You're watching News 25, brought to you by Mountain West Lawyer, Injury Attorneys, 727-9500. News 25, local news you can count on.
Well, you might have seen them doing some road closures today near the Calvada area. Nye County Sheriff's Office deputies and other first responders say that they escorted the Pahrump Valley wrestling team and the Tonopah wrestling team to the county line today because they're going off to state championships. They want to say congratulations and best of luck to our teams.
Woo! A number of solar projects in the works or already under construction in southern Nevada. There's a strong demand now for skilled labor, including iron workers. Thanks to federal grant money, Nye Communities Coalition is able to offer a fantastic training opportunity for anyone looking to enter into the trade. The Nye Communities Coalition Ed Kelly explains how you can sign up, and you need to act fast.
So we have a new opportunity here locally with one of the new solar projects that's coming in, and it's a fast track to the iron workers as well. So they are going to get a week's worth long of training and get a bunch of certificates that will help them with other employment as well. But it also is going to put them on the fast track to join the iron workers. And the opportunity is only open for a short amount of time. It's orientation is going to be on the 24th next week. So they'll go to the orientation, and then they'll have a week's worth of training the week after. And they'll receive things like OSHA 10, CPR, first aid, fire safety training, and then they'll do hands-on training with the solar plant themselves. And then that's a jump start on the three-year project that'll get them in with the iron workers as well. Great opportunity for individuals. And I'm sorry, I just want to look down real quick because I don't want to lie about the wages. The training, 2 days of the training will be in Henderson with a bunch of certifications. They will when they complete the training and show that they want to be in this program and do it. The training is unpaid, but the job afterwards starts at $17.20 an hour and goes up from there.
Wow. How do people apply?
They need to come into the resource room at Nye Communities Coalition Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. And like I said, we're running out of time right now. We're trying to get a bunch of individuals locally involved in this project so that we can have our locals take these jobs instead of filling these jobs from elsewhere.
Do you have to have any skills already for this, or?
The right to work in the United States, be able to pass a drug test, including the marijuana, even though it is state legal, it's not federally legal, and a lot of these funds are coming from federal. So they have to be able to pass the marijuana drug test, 18 years or older, and be able to work in the United States.
Do you know how many positions are open and available right now for this?
They're hoping to fill up to 50 positions.
To sign up for the Fast Track Iron Workers Training Program, just stop by Nye Communities Coalition here in Pahrump. They're located at 1020 East Wilson Road. You can also call for more information. That number is 775-727-9970. Well, Just One Project and Silver Summit Health Plan are teaming up to launch a new initiative here in Southern Nevada. The Sweet Spot is a mobile nutrition-focused program designed to educate children and their families on nutritious foods and healthy habits needed to live an overall healthy life.
1, 2, 3, Sweet Spot! Yay! The Sweet Spot was designed to educate children on healthy childhood nutrition. We know that healthy families start with healthy children, and that is what the Sweet Spot is all about.
So the mission of Silver Summit Health Plan is to transform the health of the community one member at a time. And we don't just do that with partnering with our doctors and our nurses and our medical techs and our physicians, clinics and hospitals. We also execute on our mission by partnering with great community-based organizations. One such organization is the Just One Project. When you look at the great work that they do in feeding Nevadans who are in need, as well as providing wraparound services that are directly aligns with what our mission is to transform the health of the community, and they do an amazing, inspiring job.
Boys and Girls Club of Southern Nevada really works on healthy lifestyles, and that means both physical and mental health for our kids. But it starts with the physical, right? We have to make sure that they get their nutritious meals, but also understand what those meals do and how they fuel the body, and make good choices early so that we can help them with obesity and the things that are challenging our kids. So it's a great partnership with the Sweet Spot, just because you need to get out there and you need to get into these neighborhoods and show everybody what the healthy options are. So a vehicle like this and a partnership with Boys and Girls Club is a win-win for us. It helps us get the word out where you can get a nutritional meal in our neighborhoods.
You can find the Sweet Spot driving all across Southern Nevada, delivering sweet treats to a child near you.
Well, the Sweet Spot is targeting elementary and middle school age children and their families. The mobile outreach van will visit schools, community centers, and nonprofit organizations, delivering healthy snacks, nutrition education, and appearances by the program's new mascot, Sweetie. News 25 will return on the other side of this break.
You're watching News 25, the most recognized and farthest-reaching local news in Nye County. News 25, local news you can count on. This segment is brought to you by Higher Society Smoke Shop in Las Vegas. Call 702-982-2300. Call 702-982-2300.
And welcome back. April is Donate Life Month. That meet a 29-year-old who found himself in a dark place, struggling with mental health after business failures, financial setbacks, and even loneliness. See how giving the gift of life to his young nephew ended up saving his own. Erica Foreman has the story.
After taking family photos in November 2019, Andrea and Matt Campbell noticed their then 1-year-old son, Brooks, looked yellow. The next morning, he threw up, and they took him to the doctor.
Structurally, his liver looked fine, but his liver numbers in his labs were astoundingly high.
Brooks was suffering from acute liver failure, possibly triggered by RSV.
The GI doctor came in and sat us down and said, we're going to transport you to Cleveland Clinic in case he needs a liver transplant. It was like just a ton of bricks. I mean, where did this come from?
Situation was really, really urgent. So when he came in, he already didn't have almost any liver function left.
Brooks needed a liver transplant to survive. As the Campbells gathered to offer support, Andrea's brother Grant flew in from Texas.
It was just so hard to see the little guy, just like, you could tell he was giving up and his body was giving up. And that was just so hard.
The Campbells couldn't be living donors for medical reasons, but Grant turned out to be a perfect match.
I felt like I was supposed to be there for a reason, and I started to think, oh my gosh, this is that reason. I'm supposed to be the donor.
In less than an hour, he and Brooks were being wheeled into operating rooms, where Brooks received a small piece of Grant's liver.
What's on your belly? They always say kids are resilient. He would have these bulging stitches in his belly, and he's like jumping over the couch, like nothing's going on. Once we came home, he just blossomed into this new little boy.
Ready to get him? Come here.
There's always going to be a special bond between he and Brooks now. He gave us the gift of life, and I don't know how you ever thank anyone enough for that.
I kind of jokingly say that someday I'm going to write a book, and in the front I'm going to write dedicated to Brooks. People said I saved your life that night in November, but in reality you saved mine.
At Cleveland Clinic, I'm Erica Foreman.
And to this day, Andrea wears a bracelet inscribed, "Let's go, baby," the words Grant shouted when he called to tell her that he matched as Brooks' donor. Brooks and Grant have both recovered since the surgery and are thriving.
Well, if you're thinking about adopting a cat, we hope you'll visit the cat room at Desert Haven Animal Society. They have dozens of cats awaiting their forever homes. Today's Save a Pet, Darby O'Donnell, introduces us to one of them, a cat named Sly.
Today's Save a Pet segment is made possible by Realty Executives in Action. Put the team at Realty Executives in action for you.
Hi, I'm Darby here at Desert Haven Animal Society, and today we're joined with Sly. Sly is a very cute little fluffy 2-year-old domestic short hair. She is just precious. She has wonderful coloring. She kind of is like a mixture between what I would consider like an orange tabby and maybe like a gray tabby, but these beautiful like orange little chunks on her body and then a little bit of like gray brownish tabby on her. So cute. And then it's complemented with like a lot of little white paws and a white chest and everything. She's just a little sweetheart. She did come in with another kitty. She is very friendly. She's on a bottom little cage over here. If you want to come and see Sly or any of her friends here at Desert Haven Animal Society, you can give them a call at 775-751-7020, or you can look them up on their Facebook page at Desert Haven Animal Society.
News 25 WeatherCam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
Well, it's looking good out there today. I got to tell you, it's going to be a pretty good weekend for that high school rodeo down there at McCullough Arena.
Yeah, temperatures are going to be good, kind of light winds. It's going to be perfect weather.
Good weather for President's Day weekend too, right?
Yep.
News 25 weather is brought to you by Dairy Council of Nevada. The splash of cream in your coffee, the dollop of sour cream on your burrito, the melted toasty cheese on your pizza. Undeniably delicious, undeniably dairy. Enjoy what's real.
Hi, good evening, Nevada. It's John Kohler on a Friday from the KPVM Channel 25 Weather Studios, finishing the week strong. Look at this strong weather map. Strength throughout. Friendly Fallon, Carson City, 57 degrees. Looking good out in Tonopah, breaking the mold at 52 because Goldfield's back up to 57. And Beatty's outstanding in the field today, 65 degrees. Way to go, Beatty. You're all unique, and that's groovy. We like that. Amargosa in Las Vegas, 68-degree highs today in both towns and our high spots. So there you go. Death Valley, 78. And here in the paradise of Pahrump, we're looking at 63 degrees currently. Heading down to a low tonight of just 39 degrees, but it's still above freezing. Not too bad. South-southeasterly winds whispering to us at 5 miles per hour. The possibilities of tomorrow because the sun is setting like right now, and it'll be up tomorrow. Bright and early, 626 to greet the day. We'll see a sunshiny Saturday with 69-degree highs, a low of 42. And as we head on into the rest of the week, well, let's take a look at Saturday and Sunday and everything. We got some clouds coming in Sunday, but it won't be till Sunday evening. And then a couple days of, sunshine, really, Monday. Tuesday, look at that wind kicking up to 17 miles per hour and those temperatures just dropping down. We're going to lose about 23 degrees by Wednesday, high of just 47, but we see some recovery towards the end of the week and towards next weekend. I'm not thinking it's going to be too bad. It's heading towards spring. We're just about there. Back to the desk. Here's Deanna. Happy weekend.
Looks like it's going to be some really good weather. We want to let everybody know that Hypno Comics is going to deliver once again. They have Ryan Hurst coming out. This will be Saturday, February 26th at Hypno Comics. Ryan started in Sons of Anarchy, Remember the Titans, The Walking Dead, We Were Soldiers, The Postman, God of War, and Saving Private Ryan. I can't wait to see Ryan Hurst. You know, Hypno Comics always brings out all these wonderful people. Tell them all about it.
Yep. That's going to happen on Saturday, February 26th. That's located at 720 East Street. So don't forget, head on out February 26th, go see Ryan Hurst.
And that's going to be from 11 until 2 p.m. There is a small fee, once again, for signing autographs or taking pictures. Yeah. But meeting fans, it's going to be free. Thanks so much to Hypno Comics. For more information, you can always go to Hypno Comics on their Facebook page to find out all that info about Ryan Hurst coming out here to Pahrump.
Yep.
We want to let everybody know also there is something else coming out to Pahrump, and this is also February 26th, and that is the Whosoever's Skate Park Tour. Yeah. They are going to be out here, and we had them here 10 years ago. My son sent me all of the info on that earlier today when we recorded that one. That is going to be at 2:30 in the afternoon, Saturday, February 26th. So right after you're done with Hypno Comics, you can run over to the Whosoever's. You know what's so great about this is
Where's it at?
These are members of several different bands at Ian Deutsch Memorial Park in the Justin Levitt Skate Park right inside of there. They're going to have skating competitions. They're going to have some free giveaways. I'm going to try out for the $200 best trick contest.
You're going to be at the skate park.
Yeah, I'm going to have the best
that?
trick. Yeah.
Okay.
Watch see if Deanna can get on a skateboard anymore. I'm winning that $200. Product giveaways.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay.
It's going to be great.
That's what it is.
The Whosoever's, for more information on the Whosoever's, I got to tell you, these are members of huge bands, and they are known for speaking the gospel and helping people turn around their lives when it comes to addiction or depression, and they've baptized huge rock stars, and of course themselves are huge rock stars as well. But I got to tell you, you can look them up at whosoevers.com. You can even look on their Facebook. They have a radio, a podcast. They have all these different things going on so that people can find out all about what they are about. We do have an interview coming up that I did today, and of course I'll be interviewing them at the skate park next weekend. But you got to find out all about them because you will just be so impressed. Bring the kids out, bring the family, all ages. There's even some product giveaway prizes. You can buy all their merch also on the whosoevers.com website as well. And that's going to be, once again,
that's going to happen on February 26th, and that's at Ian Deutsch Memorial at the skate park.
Yep, right
Yeah,
there.
all right.
Off of Honeysuckle between Pahrump Valley Boulevard and Dandelion Street.
Yep.
Come out and see them. It is a life-changing moment.
Nice. Well, we have a 3-day weekend, and also means that it's February, so Girl Scout cookie season time.
Yeah?
Just so you know, don't
What's going
tell
on?
Unette, because
Yeah.
you know how she is about Girl Scout cookies.
Keep Unette away from the Girl Scouts. She stalks them. I'm just letting you guys
Well,
know.
they got a bunch of new ones. I got to try.
Yeah.
They got the Adventurefuls, and they've got the S'mores are back. Of course, I like that chocolate-covered peanut one, and Thin Mints. Got to
Yeah.
have Thin Mints, right?
Exactly.
Some good ones. So we're going to head out. They'll probably be at Walmart and all over. So.
They'll be at Walmart, Smith's, Albertsons, everything. And so you can look up all their cookie recipes like Stacy already did on the Girl Scout website. Of course, we'll see the Girl Scouts out there. I know that they're going to be down there at Walmart this weekend because I did see a post for them.
Okay.
All right, you guys have a wonderful weekend. We'll see you back here next week. I'm Deanna.
I'm Stacy.
Good night.